Yeah,
So
so
you just
yeah.
want you. Oh yeah, this is it. It's live and it's rolling. It's Friday night. Boy, you know how we get down, fellas and ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to witness something funky, funky, fresh tonight. Guess what it is? It's Score Bigger Dating Live Virtual Hangout on a Friday night. And you know who's going to do it? Me and my main man. Because we do what? Turns up the temperature, baby. Hey, so welcome everybody. And we do have the Truck Diva. And guess what? A lot of people going to be coming in. We're going to take all your comments, requests. We got some giveaways going on tonight. We got some questions, trivia. We're going to have a ball. Trust me. It's going to be wilding out, and we're going to have a ball. So I like to say this. What's up, family and friends? What's up? What's up? It's time to get started and jump right in to Score Bigger Dating Live Virtual Hangout. Without a doubt, you know who it is. Your boy, Razzo Dazzle. And remember, sports plus dating equals fun. And tonight, we finna tip this thing off. We got two guests on the panel. They are regulars, but guess what? They are extraordinary, not ordinary. My man and my Mrs. Queen Diva, of course. We got Nashika, the Truck Diva, up top. Miss Lady, you gotta go to you first. How you doing? How you feeling? And how you living?
We gonna fight.
Good. My bad. I was trying to figure out something. Yo, what's up? Everything is all good. Where am I in Florida right now?
Yes.
I think Dundee. I think that's where I am.
Dundee? Oh, I never heard of that one. Well, good. I hope you
Sebring.
You got your mask and you.
I'm near Ocala. I'm about to be on the 4.
Well,
I don't know. I'm trying.
Okay, okay, that's on there by Orlando side, on this side. Okay, cool. Well, we're gonna say what's up to the general. Ladies and gentlemen, he's back. He's healthy, he's well, his brain is really clicking. Mr. General, turning up the temperature. Brother, how you doing? How you feeling? And man, how you living?
Man, just hanging in there, chilling. You know, had a real productive day today. Hey, now I'm back at the house, you know what I'm saying? Sipping on my Fanta, you know what I'm saying? Pineapple, enjoying Score Bigger Dating, baby. You know what it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Texas Longhorn. My man, Jack the Ripper, is doing this thing tonight, coming out of the north, lacky. He pops in and doing this thing. Mr. Jack the Ripper. Man, I gotta know, family, how you doing? How you feeling? And boy, how you living?
Awesome, awesome. I'm living good. Can't complain. Enjoying this life
Yes, sir.
that so-called life we got right now in 2020. So working, making that
Yes,
paper,
sir. Yes,
and
sir.
trying to do the best I can, man. That's all.
Yes, sir. I like that, Jack. You always been a old school friend of mine, and the other day you named a lot of people that I knew, and I went to thinking about it. I said, dog, I didn't know you used to hang with Seal and Michelle because Seal was my next door neighbor, man, on 42nd. So,
Really?
and you know, I definitely know how much a thug he was. Oh yeah, he was my neighbor, man. So I grew up with that cat, man, and Michelle. I seen Michelle the other day. That joker, he works at out on Albacore, man. I seen him the other day, man.
He
Wow.
working?
But hey man, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, Michelle. Yeah,
Okay.
he's working. He done gained some weight too. He probably about 230. Yeah. I
No,
like to
no.
welcome everybody to Score Bigger Dating. That's how we do. I like to welcome folks out there in the Facebook world. We're having a ball. Don't be afraid to send in your comments and your requests. We got a new segment. If you go to the site, it's called like request to be a guest. You can request. We got some good topics that's going to be jumping off next week. After the commercial break, I'm going to read some of those topics. It's going to blow your mind. You're going to love it. So, but first of all, we're going to jump right in with uh, this virus. Right now, Florida, Texas, and California is off the hinges, Jack and Mr. General. I'm glad y'all are not in those states. I know you're from San Antonio, General. I hope your people and family back home are safe. But as this thing continues to grow, what do you feel we just need to do overall as we keep moving into the fall and right on into Christmas and the New Year and all the holidays? What do you think we need to do, brother? General.
I believe that the biggest thing that we can do for ourselves is stay up on our personal hygiene.
Mute.
As far as being, sanitary, sanitizing your hands, wearing your mask. And if it really doesn't bother you too much, try to exercise wearing gloves, because this
Mm-hmm.
stuff is amping up, and we really need to take this more seriously.
Okay.
And exercise better health habits, if we're going to go into 2021 without any serious illnesses and a lot more deaths. The only way we're going to do that is to practice good personal hygiene and not be scared to wear those masks and those gloves.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna ask Miss Nashika to give her answer, then mute her phone because I'm getting a lot of feedback. I heard you, General, but it was like a lot of static. Miss
Um,
Nashika, the question goes to you. What do you kind of think we need to do as a community regarding this COVID-19? Because it's getting worse, Nashika, and I know you're traveling the pavements out there. So, what advice would you kind of give to the listeners on what they need to do dealing with this COVID right now? Nashika?
Okay, I just unmuted my phone. So my advice would be it starts individually. So my thing
Thank you.
is about immune health. So you got to
Mm-hmm.
make sure you're taking care of your body. If there's any chance that you could contact the disease. So
Mm-hmm.
for it's taking vitamins, elderberry, omega 3s, so I feel like it begins personally. If you're doing what you need to do for yourself first, you won't be, God, look me over. You won't be, able to, if you was to contact with somebody that's not taking other precautions for us, like what General was saying, with using gloves and being with the mask, that's to help you come in contact with someone that has it. Your immune system would be, up to par. So my advice is, to take care of yourself first and get your immune
Right.
health up. That's it.
Okay, good. Because you definitely got to do. You want to protect yourself as well as others around you. Okay, Mr. Jack, the Ripper. You doing it big. Keep your eyes on that road. There you go. I like the way you look left, look right. That's what they tell you when you got your license. How you feel about that question, Mr. Jack, about the community and overall? What you think we need to, kind of be doing? Because the death toll is going up, Mr. Jack. How you feel
Oh
about
yeah.
that, sir?
Well, with the general and the diva, we got to keep that personal hygiene up, and our immune system always got to be tight. You still got that ginger, water, lemon. Get that mixture and try to drink at least it once
Yep.
a day because
Hmm.
they're not cleaning these streets. They're not cleaning,
Okay.
sanitizing these buildings. And you go behind somebody, you touch the door, and you touch it right after them, and you might contract it. You know. Now the world is open,
Hmm.
wide open. Everything goes like it's going back to normal. So
Okay.
guess what? You're gonna have more deaths, more situations.
Okay.
So it's gonna get
Okay.
worse before it get better.
Okay.
Cause
Before it get better. Okay. All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Well, that kind of takes me right to my next question, Mr. Jack the Ripper. My next question, I'm gonna send my first question up to the lady, the diva. Look at her driving. I love that view. Man, that view looks beautiful, Nashika. The first question is gonna come to you tonight, Miss Nashika. How do you feel? It's kind of like the hot topic right now about schools reopening and letting our precious angels, which is our kids, go back into the classroom when this pandemic is still alive and haunting us. How do you feel about going back, letting the kids go back to that around the teachers and the custodians and even other kids? How do you feel about that? And that's going to be in August. How do you feel about that?
As a society,
Miss
we
Nashika.
cannot. Okay, I unmuted. You can't hear me. I unmuted.
I can hear her. I can hear her.
You
You
good?
can
Come on.
hear me.
Turn
Thank
your
you,
volume
Jack.
down. Turn your voice
Turn my
She's
volume
good.
down.
volume
I hear.
down.
Yeah.
Your voice
Okay.
volume, cause you just got loud on me. You know what I'm saying?
No, you
Okay, because
fine.
I was trying to speak
Yeah, yeah,
louder.
yeah,
I'm just
Okay,
messing
is
with you
yeah.
this
though.
Right.
fine? Okay,
Yeah.
why y'all gotta with me? You know what I
Oh,
mean?
you
I'm
you
on the
good. You good.
road.
You good,
I'm
Nashika.
already. It's getting dark. I don't want to feel stressed. Okay. Can I
Oh,
get to my
Okay.
oh.
destination
Okay.
safely? Okay. So my answer is, but honestly, can y'all hear
Okay.
me pretty good?
Um.
Yes.
Okay, because I'm getting ready to stop, so that'll cut down on some of the engine
Yeah. Yeah. You're
noise.
good.
Okay. Honestly, as a society, we gotta forge
Okay.
forward.
You're good.
We gotta forge forward. If the schools and the personnel are taking care of the necessities of making sure that everything is clean, sterile, it's fine. So I think it's gonna come to a point where everything is gonna be like technology. That the kids are gonna have their own little tablets and things like that.
Hmm.
I think books are starting to become obsolete when it comes to the school system. So these are things that they'll have on their own that
Okay.
they won't be sharing with everybody else. So I believe there's going to be new measures and precautions, but we got to forge
Okay.
forward. We can't stay stagnant. We can't go back to the old. This is a new wave that we're on right now. But the kids got to go. They got to learn, even though they can do it from home.
Mhm.
But families got to function. Parents still got to go to work if things are starting to decide to pick back up again. But I have no problem with them going back to school as long as precautions are met for them to stay safe.
Okay. All right. Okay. That sounds very interesting, Miss Nashika, the truck diva, because a lot of parents are not going to let their kids go back because it's almost like you pushing your kid to death because you know the virus is there. How can your kid really learn if he's thinking about contracting a virus? He can't even focus on math, science, social studies, and history. So, but that's my opinion. But we're gonna slide right on
I
over
was
to Jack
just finna
the
say
Ripper
that
with that
that is
same
your
question. How do you feel
opinion.
about the
Okay.
opening up the school,
They don't need to open yet.
Mr.
My
Jack? How
daughter,
do you feel about that?
I feel about it. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I really don't want
Yeah.
my daughter to go to school. I'd rather they do everything from home. But that's just me because my daughter is 16. But the people with the younger kids and they have to go to work and leave their kids home and
Okay.
somebody got to watch them, it's a different ball game because they need, because your parents need to work. You got to pay bills, so the kids got to go
Yeah.
somewhere. Um, if they take the
Right.
precautions, sterile, clean, morning, afternoon, and night, but they have to practice that distancing. Kids like to grab ass, y'all know that.
Okay.
So they gonna be touching each other, coughing on each other. You
Yeah.
got a lot of nasty ass kids around there too.
Right. Yeah.
So but the teacher's gonna have to pick up they
Right.
be a leader and a teacher and make them wash their hands, make them do what's right, to stay safe. Step their game up also.
Oh man. Okay. I think. Okay. That sounds good, Mr. Jack the Ripper. Man, that's gonna be kind of tough. That's a lot of pressure on making sure
Yeah.
everybody's staying clean, hands washed, sanitized, and that now you gotta do your books, your studies. You gotta learn to teach. I kind of agree with Nashika. It might need to go back to everybody got a tablet and stay at home. You know what I mean? That way you at your house, and then it's good. You just gonna have somebody to watch them. Just somebody gonna have to watch them. But I think that's what it's gonna have to do because you don't want to have a lot of our precious little gems dying, because they dying every day, man. I mean, it's sad. Okay, Mr. General, how do you feel about them opening up schools? You got three kids. I don't know if all of them in school or they graduated, going on, but how you feel about that, Mr. General, opening up the school in August? August, yeah, August.
Um, I personally don't want my children going back to school. Um, but I feel like that, and it's very opinionated because there are a lot of parents, i.e. fathers or mothers, that are not in my position. Understand, I'm a CEO and founder of 5 companies. I don't work for nobody. I ain't got to punch no
Right,
clock. So I can stay at home and do what I need to do to make sure that my baby's all right. But there are not everybody's not that fortunate. You get what I'm saying? And other people really need to get out there and punch that clock, you know what I'm saying, to make ends meet,
right,
take care of their
correct,
families. So it's almost like a
right,
catch-22. You're damn if you do and you're damn if you don't. You don't want to put your children out there to possibly contract a virus,
right,
but at the same time, you don't want to jeopardize your ability to be able to provide for your family either. You get what I'm saying? So it's a catch-22. It's like I said,
correct,
if you're doing,
correct.
if you don't. This may be the prime opportunity for mothers and fathers to think about being an entrepreneur and starting their own business so they can be what you call recession-proof, and they ain't got to
Okay,
worry about it.
okay. So you give them a chance to be entrepreneurs and come together and put a meeting of the minds to make things better in the
Yeah.
household.
Yes,
Okay,
indeed.
good answer, Mr. General. On that behalf, we're gonna send some congrats real quick to the young lions and the lioness, the graduates of 2020 that's out peacefully protesting and that Black Lives Matter and fighting against racism. We got to give those people props. Also, on behalf of ScoreBiggerDating.com, we must send our thoughts and prayers to everyone, every family who suffered the loss of a loved one due to COVID-19. It's over 135,000. So anybody can hear us. Please understand, we're feeling it. We understand. And also the first responders, the doctors and the nurses performing the duties in these health clinics and these hospitals around the people daily, and they have to go home to their lives as well. So we're gonna say on behalf of Score Bigger, you are the real heroes because you put in your life on the line to save our lives and our kids' life. Now, okay, that's gonna send us to the first question of the night. And this is the question. A lot of people be waiting on this, and here it is. But before I get to that question, I want to say one more thing about the bubble. The NBA is sending everybody to Orlando to be in a bubble, General and Jack and Nashika. And that's in order. The season's gonna start on the 22nd, which is about another week. And what they're doing, they're keeping these people in quarantine, so they isolate them from everybody. They keep them in like a bubble, almost like George Jetson years ago in a bubble. And they really want to get this season ended, Mr. Jack and General, so to find a championship. So they're gonna be putting their lives on the lines to play the game, like you always said, money, finance, profits over lives to try to get this season ended. So they're gonna be down there. Also, Walt Disney opens tomorrow. How you feel about Walt Disney World opening up tomorrow, along with the NBA players going down there? Starting off with you, Mr. General. Turn up the temperature a little bit. How you feel about that? There's two things going on. NBA and Walt Disney World say, hell with it. We're gonna open up.
I always resort back to how I normally feel about it. I think that they don't give a shit about humanity. Because if you really gave, especially listen, Walt Disney, come on now, we're talking about our babies again. We're talking about our babies again, and there's no possible way that you're going to be able to hire a crew that is going to be so sufficient that they can keep everything clean at all damn times and sanitized and disinfected at all times. So you're putting everybody at risk again. We're talking about the NBA alike as well as Walt Disney. I don't think it's a good idea whatsoever.
Okay. Very well said. Okay, Mr. Jack the Ripper, doing it big in North Kakalaki. NBA, they finna start on the 22nd, and Walt Disney's opening up tomorrow. How you feel about that, Mr. Jack the Ripper?
Bet you behind I won't be there. But like General said, they don't care nothing about humanity. One thing we have a lot of people that took hits, regular people that took hits on the COVID-19 as far as their job, income, bills. Time these rich people get a little bit hurt with their money, you know what I'm saying? Now they hollering. Now we gotta open up. We gotta play. No, you don't. No, you don't. Stop. And they need to really stop until somebody dies and they sue them. Because something happened to my child, you know what I'm saying? I'm suing. But these players, it's not worth it. You got to Walt Disney World and you die there and they ship your body right back. You know what I'm saying? Nobody going to donate to your funeral, your cause.
Mickey Mouse ain't going to be there dancing for your baby or nothing.
And nothing. And Walt Disney World already too damn expensive as it is.
Right.
$6 for a bottle of water. Are you crazy?
Yes, it is.
So they don't care. They don't care. It's money. It's a money thing. They don't care.
Yeah, they got some tea. They better have some damn THC up in it or something.
Okay. Well, we gotta ask the truck diva, Miss Nashika, about how she feel about Walt Disney opening up, and the NBA is gonna be jumping off on the 22nd. Miss Nashika, we ready for you. How you feel about that?
I'm gonna have to honestly agree with my brothers. They have nailed it. It's not about they caring about people. It's all about money. It's all about stocks and bonds, and it's not about ensuring that people's lives are safe. This virus seems to jump around. You don't know who has it, who's gonna leave it, who's gonna pick it up, and it's not worth it. Like Jack said, it is truly not worth it to go see Minnie Mouse. We can watch them on video at home. So I completely agree. People's safety would not be insured if they were to go.
Okay. Right. So profits over lives, they don't equal out. I like that. They do not equal out. Okay, great. Well, that's going to lead me to the first question of the night, which is this. what personality trait has gotten you in the most trouble? I'm gonna start that one with Jack the Ripper, since we already was talking about some old school buddies that we knew back in the day. And like I said, one of the guys is dead, and I seen the other one the other day. And I'm glad that you're alive, Jack. And I know those guys are some troublemakers. Like I said, I live next door to him, and I grew up with him. So good deal. So the question is, Mr. Jack, what personality trait has gotten you in the most trouble?
Ooh, personalities. God, most trouble. You talking about my personal me or
I think
one of your traits. One of
break
your
down?
traits.
I think what I'm saying is that personality trait. You,
Well,
you,
Razzle.
okay, I'm getting a lot of echo. I'm getting a lot of echo. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now,
I hear you. Okay.
Okay.
The personality, like you kind of spoke on it the other. You kind of spoke on it the other night when you said you was like a bully badass. So that's a personality trait.
Yeah.
When you go around the neighborhood on bicycles, ganging up on people, trying to take their money or taking somebody that's just coming into the hood, not supposed to be there. That kind of personality trait. So what kind of trait got you in the most trouble growing up in the hood?
I was kind of popular, then when I started dancing. That one and the women, dealing with women, that kept me in a whole lot of trouble. I remember I was at Sam Bowles, and this woman locked her husband in a room and came to Sam Bowles to see me that night. And then we work all at the same company. We work for a movie company. So the dude, he was looking for me. But he went to my cousin's house, and my cousin chewed me out. I said I couldn't help it. She came to see me. She came to the club. She caught a cab to Sam Bowles. Hey, bro, I had to do it, man.
Whoa.
I mean, I had to do it. You know what I'm saying? Just tired of him. So Monday morning, we in the office with the boss man. I got my gun on me because I don't know how he gonna react. So after all that, man, I just said, let me get out of here. So that's why I joined the military and got the hell out of Savannah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, that was good. That was kind of yeah. I hear that was yeah.
Okay.
I think that was good that you joined the military.
I'm on a bad way.
You was able to take all of that energy and you're in a bad way. Okay, that's cool. I think you was able to take that energy and put it to another kind of force, which was good. And a lot of times we have our kids that's real hyperactive, and a lot of the mothers like to let the kids play football so they can take that energy from running around the house and tearing up everything. They can take it to the football field. So it's good you took your energy to another destination. All right, so we're gonna slide over to the general real quick.
Yeah, because I have my son on the way and doing all that crap.
Personality trait. Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. All right, Mr. General, what personality trait has gotten you in the most trouble?
I think that my personality trait that got me in the most trouble growing up was, I'm gonna be honest now, I grew up in the gutter. I grew up gang banging, big dope boy in Texas, and I always had that syndrome, like that I dare you to say something, we could take this outside type issue. Like when I was younger, because I always got messed with because I was small. I was always cocky and muscular, but I was small, so everybody picked on me.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So I ended up growing up, one of them if I catch you
Okay.
outside, bro, I'm gonna do something. So I think that was the biggest personality trait that kept me in a lot of trouble, kept me locked up behind bars
Okay.
a lot of the time when I was younger, because I just didn't care. I was the type to pull a pistol on you in broad daylight.
Yeah.
That was me. I ain't care. It was what it was. So I would say that personality trait, that not
Okay.
caring, it got me in the most trouble.
Right. Right. Okay. Good deal. Good deal. Okay. Everybody mute your phone so we can hear Nashika very clearly tonight. All right, Miss Nashika, it's on you. What personality trait has gotten you in the most trouble?
It was my mouth. I was a real smart ass. I didn't care what? I didn't care what I said, you how I said it, and if you had a problem with it, that was not my problem. That was on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like in school, I had insubordination. I was always in the office. My mom on punishment because of my mouth. I had no filter.
Right.
And that got me in a lot of trouble, especially with friends, you know, because I was very honest at times about how I felt about something. So, you know, so I have to say, you know, I just had a real smart mouth. So now I learn how to be a little bit more kinder with my words. And
I agree.
I
Shit.
You wouldn't know.
Okay. We gonna see. We gonna see by the end of the night if that holds up. Okay, we gonna see. All right, which moves me to the next question, which is this: if reincarnation existed, who or what would you like to come back as? I'm gonna shoot that one to Mr. General. I need him to turn up the temperature tonight. It's Friday night, and man, woo! I'm sure you just got paid. All the businesses got booming around there. Mr. General, if reincarnated existed, who or what would you like to come back as?
If it existed and I could come back as something or someone, I would want to be
yes, sir.
I would want to be a brown version of the Incredible Hulk. I want to be a brown version of the Incredible Hulk.
Okay.
Yeah, like like just get big. Start tearing up shit. Like
you don't want
to piss me off.
Yeah, a brown version.
Busting out of my jeans and my shirt. And be
okay.
Like,
okay. All right. Well, see, and guess what, Jack? He still got the bully tendencies. He still got the bully. It's in his DNA, Jack. But
yes, it is.
Okay, Miss Nashika, this is going up to you this time, Miss Nashika. If reincarnation existed, who or what would you like to come back as, Miss Nashika?
I'm going to be serious. I do believe in reincarnation. I believe that we are evolutionary spirits. We are spirit energy does not die. It just transmute and lives on. We could come back in a different physical form. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to be honest. And if I were to come back and I had my choice of what would it be, I have to say it would be a bird. I love birds. I love the freedom because I'm a freedom seeker. I'm a freedom beer, and I can fly whenever I felt like it. I can go soar high, and you know I can shit. I mean, on people. No, not be nice.
I figured you was gonna say that. I figured you was gonna say that. Shitty situation.
Honestly,
get you some nuts. Some shitty situation.
And pouring down rain. And but
Hey,
yes,
Jack,
I
you
would come
want the
back as a
worms, Jack, the worms. Well,
Nuts and
okay,
worms. They make a
bird.
great.
okay, good choice.
I
Good choice.
sure would.
Good
That would be
choice.
my choice of
Right.
reincarnation.
Okay. Okay, Mr.
Dang, it's pouring down.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Dang.
All right, great. Great choice. All right, Mr. Jack the Ripper, it's on you. Reincarnation. Man,
Well,
what would you want to come back as?
Are you gonna let me
a
over?
better a better person of myself.
Oh,
I
that's
I must
beautiful.
I must understand. I understand. I wouldn't have my daughter or my son. The life I live is pretty good. It's okay,
Okay.
and I would just want to be a better version to dealing with money, finance, businesses, and I would have learned that early in life, and would have made me a better person. The military was
Mhm.
great. Growing up with you guys was great. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Um, the life experiences I
Oh, yeah.
had overseas,
Right.
Germany, Italy, Panama, Thailand. Still love to have, do those, but I would love to have the money, the finance in the bank
Woo.
that I don't have to work that hard to make it anymore. I'd be set up at 25, and the rest of my life I could just cruise through it,
Right.
spend more time
Right.
with my kids. Like my son, I missed so much of his life being in the military, being deployed, you know, and he's not messed up. He just don't have
Okay.
my ways. He don't have
Okay.
my. They have those millennial ways where it's okay. Okay, this is it. They don't have no get up and no drive, no motivation that they really
Right.
need. Yeah, that's all. Just a
Okay.
better version of me.
He lying. He
Okay.
wants to come back as Red Fox.
Okay. All right.
Hey, get your
Okay. A
song,
better
bitch.
version of which one? Red what?
Red, you talking about Red Fox? you fish eye fool.
Bum,
Okay.
bum, bum,
What's up?
Don't
bum,
Red
bum,
ball.
bum,
Okay.
bum, bum,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
rock it
Okay.
out, baby.
All right. Well, we're gonna say I, rock it out. What's up, Paul? Paul? What's up, Miss Kiki? We see y'all sending shouts out. Nice, very nicely done. Um, if I had an opportunity to come back after if reincarnation existed, um, I would like to come back as an angel. I would like to be an angel. That way I can see and check out things, observe things, and touch people uh, that need to be touched. Save people. Give them good spirits. You remember the old thing? Even a song was like "Touched by an Angel." So I want to be able to touch somebody's spirit going through, like you always say, Jack, some hard times, and
But
try to do for
Walt,
the half time.
but Walt,
The people,
but
the
Walt,
less
Walt,
fortunate. You know what I mean? The last, the least, the
Razzle,
left out. So,
Razzle. Let me stop you for a
mhm,
minute. You you
I
used
hit.
to make things better when we hung out. So how you already don't have those gifts? Because when I'm around you, man, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, you make it live, you make it hype. You are a positive person, man. So that's all I'm saying to you. You already do some of the stuff you just said.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's all I had to say.
Right. Right. But only thing about it, Mr. Jack the Ripper. Okay, I like that. Only thing about it, Mr. Jack the Ripper, you wouldn't be able to see me. See, you would
Ah,
see now you can physically see me, but
right,
if
right,
I'm an angel, you only can feel me through spirit. That's the
right.
difference. You can feel me through spirit. Gotcha. All right, so we're gonna take that to the next question, and which is gonna be this right here. Um, have you ever been in a relationship that ended, okay, but it caused you to regret the decision that you made? Wow, good question. Have you ever been in a relationship that ended, but it caused you to regret the decision that you made? We're going to send it up top to the lady, the diva, Miss Nashika, doing it big in the Sunshine State, Florida. I need you to answer that one. Miss Nashika, go.
Yes, I was in a relationship, and it was a beautiful relationship, and we were together for 2 years, and I was going through a growth phase where I didn't want to be in my hometown anymore. I wanted to leave. I just was feeling suffocated, and he didn't want to go. So it caused a rift in our relationship, and I ended it. He was very hurt. We were really in love, but we
Okay.
was young, like 21, 22. And so,
Okay.
there was, life went on. I moved to Savannah and things like that. And over the years, I always thought about him. And so when I moved back to my hometown, I was, said I was going to get in contact with him and, just tell him that I was sorry. He was a very good man to me. I mean, like for him to be so young, he was a very good man to me. And I just want to tell him that I was sorry and, that I still loved him and cared about him. And I just kept procrastinating. I kept procrastinating. And then one day a friend of mine called me and she would, say this name. And I was like, yeah, that's who I used to date. And she was just like, he died, and I was devastated because I never got a chance to tell him that I was sorry and that I loved him and I should have, just follow his way. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he had a better plan and I didn't have an opportunity to do that. So I definitely regret that. And if I could have went back and changed it, I would have.
Okay. Okay. Okay, good. Well said, my sister. One thing about you, you always keep it real. So we're gonna drop right down to my main man, Jack the Ripper. Oh man, ripping up the streets, the highways and the byways, North Kakalaki. You and Miss Nashika, the truck drivers, entrepreneurs doing it big. Mr. Jack, have you ever been in a relationship that ended, Jack? Man, I tell you, but you regretted the decision that you made.
Yes, it's only what one. But she was.
Jack,
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
okay.
Hello? Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, it was just one.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, you're
one
good.
young lady. She was going through a divorce, and me and her was hitting it. I mean, it was great relationship, but I just didn't trust it. I thought she'd probably go back to her husband, and I just broke it off, and I shouldn't have done it because she did leave him, and we remained friends, but I was deployed a lot, and then I found
Oh.
somebody else, and I just moved on, and but
Mm-hmm.
she was a good woman. She was a good woman, but being in the
Oh.
military,
Okay.
being deployed a lot. I mean, you don't have that much
Yeah.
time to be hoping and wishing because with places I went,
Yeah.
you couldn't be having that. What if my girlfriend out here sleeping with Jody,
Right.
and I'm out here on a mission and I'm breaking down, and
Right.
I'm the sergeant. I'm in charge. And I
Yeah.
couldn't be in that. And then, because we had some guys
Right.
that their wives sent them some videotapes of them and somebody else. So and
Ooh.
your mind goes somewhere. Your mind have to be strong. So
Oh man.
I kind of like had to
Oh
harden
man.
up my mind and
Oh
stuff.
goodness, great.
So, huh?
Gotcha.
General,
Huh?
Okay.
what you want to know? You want to know about the
Whoa.
tape?
Hey,
Okay.
trust me. Hey, you already know I was
Now,
not
now he
permission
just thought.
officer.
Yeah. It was just.
She told him it was over in the tape while she's getting doggy style by
Yeah.
another man.
Okay. Well, maybe General.
Hey,
Oh man.
Whoa,
Wow.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Wow.
whoa.
Okay.
Wow.
Cool. Good enough. Okay. Good enough. Okay. I appreciate that, Mr. Jack. Yeah, that is woke. Okay, both of y'all, please mute your mics real quick, your phones rather. And I'm thinking about the stage, Jack. Me and Jack. Okay, General, turning up the temperature. The last question before the break, the commercial break. I need to know, Mr. General, have you ever been in a relationship that ended, but it caused you to regret the decision that you made?
Yeah, at first. I've been in a relationship where I regretted it at first, and then my ass was quickly woke up
Okay.
when I realized that it was the best decision that I could have made.
Okay.
But at first I was in that situation like, man, maybe I should have tried to work it out,
Okay.
and then, shortly thereafter, sitting back like, boy, if you would have worked it out, yay, somebody else, you know what I'm saying? So I'm so glad that I pulled myself back, and got myself together, got my thoughts together. Like,
Okay.
hell no, it's over. Shit, it is what it is. So at this point in life, I don't have no damn regrets. If I ain't with your ass, I ain't with your ass for a reason.
Oh.
Simple.
Right. Okay. Point blank.
Point blank, period.
Okay. Well, good. We want everybody to know out there in Facebook, you're listening to Score Bigger Dating live virtual hangout on a Friday night. We're doing it big. We got Nashika, we got the General, we got Jack the Ripper, and you got myself, Razzle Dazzle. And of course, we got the IT. You know what he's doing? My man, Steven. You know what I mean? He's still trying to break even. He on the grind. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to a commercial break. We're going to come back, and I got a few more questions, and then we're going to have a ball tonight. And anybody got any comments, send them in. We'll send you shouts out, like Miss Paw, just like Miss Kiki. I don't know where Cheryl in the barrel at. Miss Cheryl, quit acting so cute unless you write the book. Do your thing, baby girl. So we're going to be right back in a flash. How about it, IT? Let's do it.
We pay cash for houses in any condition, and we know how to make the process painless during trying times. With Paradigm Investment Partners, you can sell your house very fast. You just need to follow some simple steps. Contact us so we get to know you and your situation. We do a thorough evaluation and give you the best price for your property. We make a cash offer, and if it makes sense, we seal the agreement. Our goal at Paradigm Investment is to get the burden off your back. Contact us today and get the greatest deal possible. Visit www.paradigminvestmentspartners.com to learn more. Your satisfaction is guaranteed.
Oh, yeah. We back. And you know what it is, boy. It's Friday night. Jack the Ripper, the General, Nashika. Guess what? We doing it big, and we're going to continue to do it big. And we want to send some shouts out.
Hold up. Why you calling everybody else by their little name, but then you call me Nashika? You heard me? Say, razzle dazzle.
You didn't hear me say that? You didn't hear me say
no, you calling him the General, you calling you razzle dazzle, that's Jack the Ripper, then you turn around and call me Nashika. Why you ain't calling me Troy Diva? Why you ain't calling me by my guest name? My
the Troy Diva.
No, you don't. No, you didn't. I just want to bring that to your attention.
Your handle? You talking about your handle?
But you supposed to be a bird. You supposed to be flying.
Call me by my handle.
A little bit earlier, you said you was doing better with your mouth.
No, she lied.
Okay,
That's why I said
I did.
bullshit.
I thought I
That's why I
did.
said
Now she can accept diva. But listen, you're supposed to be doing better. See, she lied already. Yeah.
She sound like she ready to jump through the phone, right?
yeah.
Yo, I'm like, yo, why gotta, you ain't calling nobody else by their
You
given
know, now, hey, you know what
chosen
I'm about
name.
to say? Now, you
She's
better
still a
calm that
bully.
shit down right now.
Truck Diva, are you a little mad or big mad? I just want to know. I just
I'm
want to
little
know.
man. I'm little
Little,
man.
you mad?
Little
Puppy
You
man.
mad.
mad
Just
or
puppy
no?
man.
Are you
Puppy
done
man.
or you finished?
Okay,
I'm
okay.
good. All right.
Well,
All
You
listen,
right.
better
All
be
right.
good.
okay, listen. Okay, listen. We're live. Let everybody know we are live. Okay, on Facebook Live. Okay, I apologize if I
Oh
didn't
my,
say the
you the
truck
right
diva.
truck, but she
Okay,
ain't
we're
getting.
gonna say it now. Miss Nashika, what's up? Kiki, the truck diva. We got Jack the Ripper, and also we got turning up the temperature with the general. So please mute your mics real quick because I'm gonna go through this real quick. All right, we got Single Sports Fan on your Facebook dial. Please look at it, like it, share it with your friends. It's up every day. New material. I mean, it's off the hinges. Also,
Hold it.
ScoreBiggerDating.com. You're tuned in right now. You can be tuned in looking at it through the site or through Facebook. And it's doing big. Also, the viewer's choice. Also, we're going to have something. Keep looking. The IT man put up a nice little banner tonight where you can request to be a guest. That is really huge because we're going to have some good topics that we're going to have posted at the beginning of the week, like Monday, to let you know some of the topics that I'm going to be going over and presenting on the show. Also, BBL TV, which is live, which is like, oh my goodness, Black entrepreneurs at their best, doing what they do best. If you paint, if you sing, if you got a clothing store, a furniture, hair salon, barbershop, it's all there. You can find it. And some of the topics next week is going to be this here. What is the ultimate betrayal in a relationship? Is it cheating, lying, or even stealing? That's going to be a topic. Another topic is going to be you both say you're madly in love, but neither wants to sign a prenup. So where do you go from there? How are you going to get over the hurdle if nobody wants to sign the prenup? Also, another topic we're going to have next week is going to be, can your love of your life, your soulmate, can it withstand an outside pregnancy? How can it do it? If someone you're dating gets someone pregnant on the outside of your relationship, how can that relationship survive? Also, another good topic next week is going to be, what does a man get from another man that he can't get from his woman? That's going to be a steaming topic next week as well. So,
oh hell no!
All right. With that being said, I got a sports. Yeah, I know it's gonna be sport. It's gonna be really steaming next week. But I do have a sports question, and I think you're gonna like it. But I need your hands where I can see them. I'm glad Nashika's driving. So here it is. How many years must a player be retired before he's eligible for the Hall of Fame? All right, I'll give you the multiple choice. And I'm going to come to you first, Jack the Ripper. Is it 3? Is it 5? Is it 7? How many years before he's eligible for the Hall of Fame? Go.
I know 3 years. I think 3 years is your benefit. 7. I'm gonna go with 7.
Come on, Jack.
7 years. Can you hear me? General.
7?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Go ahead and mute your phone. Miss Nashik. Yeah, you're good. I hear you. Yeah, you're good. Gotcha. Okay, Nashika, How many years must a player play before he's eligible after he finished playing? Before he's eligible for the to go into the Hall of Fame. Please, please be mindful what we're doing tonight. Okay?
I don't know, but I'm gonna go
how
with
many
7.
years must a player?
I'm trying to give you my answer. I don't know, but I would go with 7.
Okay, cool. All right, mutual. I heard you.
Nashik,
okay, the general. How many years, Mr. General, must a player be eligible for the Hall of Fame? Is it 3, 5, or 7?
I'm gonna say 7. The number 7 is the number of completion.
General.
Meaning completion. So until you completed 7 years, you are not eligible or should not be eligible to be in the Hall of Fame. You ain't been out long enough to be considered a Hall of Famer. 7 years.
Right. Okay, great. Okay, so everybody said 7. Okay. Okay, guess what? Wrong answer. It's 5. Mr. Jack the Ripper is 5 years before you're eligible for the Hall of Fame. 5 years. Okay. All right. Good shot. No problem. Good shot. Okay. This is what I got for you right here. Out of 32 NFL teams, right? All right. How many black coaches is it? Is it 3? Is it 5? Is it 7? In the National Football League. I'm going to shoot that one to you, Mr. General. Eat your bowl of cereal, your Cheerios, or your oatmeal. Mr. General, how many black coaches is it in the league right now today?
5 black coaches. I'm going to say 5 head
3, 5, or 7?
Black coaches.
Okay, 5 black coaches in the league in the NFL. Okay, cool. All right, Mr. Jack the Ripper. Yes, head coaches, black coaches.
5.
Right, 3, right.
5.
Okay, you gotta go with how many you said? 5. Okay, you go with 5 too, Mr. Jack the Ripper. You say 5. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I got you. All right, Miss Nash.
Please call her the truck diva. Please call her the truck diva.
The truck diva. You heard that?
Thank you.
How many coaches is it?
You got a pistol in that truck now.
I did, Jack. Nashika, the truck diva.
Okay.
How many black coaches? How many coaches is it in the NFL, Nashika?
I don't know, but
Can you hear me?
say I don't know. I would say 3.
Can you?
I don't know.
I don't know. I would say 3.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Thank you for reiterating for me.
Okay,
I appreciate that,
Well,
gentleman.
that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Well, okay. Well, guess what? Mr. Jack the Ripper, you are wrong. Mr. General, you are wrong. And Nashika, you are right. It's 3 black coaches in the NFL. 3 black coaches. Okay. Yeah. 3 black head coaches
turn that
in the NFL. Nashika got that one right.
Squeaking.
Yeah. Okay.
I got a high pitched voice.
Okay. Now, it's going one more. Yeah. We got one more, and then we got to move to the relationship question. Here we go. There's 30 teams in the NBA. How many black coaches is it in the NBA? Is it 5? Is it 8? Is it 10? Black coaches in the NBA. All right, Miss Nashika, come off mute. Take another shot at it. 5, 8, or 10 black coaches. Go.
Well, the truck diva Nashika says 10.
Okay, 10. Okay, good pick. Okay, Mr. Jack the Ripper, ripping it up. How many black coaches is it in the NBA, Jack?
You said how many? What was the choices? What was the choices? What
Five,
was the?
eight, 5, 8, or 10?
I'm going with 5.
5, 8,
5.
or 10?
5. 5.
Okay, 5. Okay. Okay. All right, Mr. General. Okay, gotcha. Mr. General.
I'm going with 8.
Gotcha. Mr. General, what you think about that? 5, 8, or 10?
8.
He said 8.
You gonna go 8? Okay. All right. Well, ding, 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 ding. Mr. General got it right. It's 8. It's 8 coaches in the NBA.
I would scream like a little
Sorry
girl,
about that, Jack the Ripper. You missed it, and Nashika. You missed out.
Excuse me.
Two.
Excuse me.
All right.
Excuse me.
So
Excuse me.
You heard it.
He
You heard
still
it.
keep calling
Truck
me.
diva.
Thank
Truck
you.
diva.
Somebody know my handle on here. And I am
You
a
heard
girl.
it, General.
So I am a girl. So if I choose to scream, it's in my makeup, correct? Or
If you
am I
choose to
incorrect?
scream, listen, I'm not even gonna play with you with that comment. All right, we're gonna leave that alone. We're gonna leave that comment alone. All
yes.
right?
Yes.
So the neighbors can hear.
Yeah.
So the neighbors can hear.
Alone.
Excuse
Okay.
me.
We're gonna move. Right. Okay, we're gonna move on to the first question coming out the break, which is this right here. Do you prefer your partner to be spontaneous, plan things out, or just play it by ear as the weekend approaches? All right, we're gonna shoot that one to Jack the Ripper, North Kakalaki. What do you prefer, Jack? Your girl to kind of be spontaneous, plan things out, or just play it by ear? Okay.
I would like her to plan things out, but be spontaneous.
All right. We're gonna shoot up right above you, Tanashika, the truck diva.
I didn't hear what Jack said.
Okay.
I didn't hear what Jack said.
How about you, Nashika, the truck diva?
I didn't hear what Jack said. I didn't think he had finished his answer.
Oh, Kiki, you better hush that noise.
He said he liked it.
Can you say what
he
you
said?
Jack?
He does like spontaneous, but he does like her to also to plan things out as well.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you was done. I'll have to say I want all 3. I want to play by ear. I want you to plan, and I want him to be spontaneous. I want all 3.
Greedy ass.
I do, because I know what type of personality that I have, and I need him to be on point for all 3 of them.
Good. Yeah. Sounds good.
And that's greedy. Oh my gosh, how's that greedy?
For all 3 personalities, yeah. he going on a date with 3 women.
Nigga about to fucking take 13 pills and drink some fucking alcohol. What you gonna do, man?
Honey, I'm a lot to handle. I sure am.
I'll let you too.
Okay. All right. Okay, Mr. General. Mr. General, we need you to turn up the temperature, Mr. General. It's on you. How do you prefer your partner to be? Spontaneous, plan things out, or just play it by ear as the weekend approaches?
I don't really like to plan things out too much when it comes to having fun.
General?
I just really like can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, I don't really like, for who I'm with to really plan stuff out too much. I want you to be able to think off the cuff.
Yeah.
I want you to be able to think off the cuff, you know what I'm saying? And just be spontaneous. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, be spontaneous. You ain't got to tell me that you're going to be in boy shorts cooking and scrambling eggs and making pancakes. Just do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Just do it.
Give me them boy shorts. Give me them boy shorts.
Okay.
That's a sexy thing, boy.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. That leads me to the that leads. I know.
I'm keeping my phone muted for a reason.
What is one of the wildest and craziest things you've done? Thank you. Thank you. All right, here's the question. Please let me get the question out. What was one of the wildest and craziest things you've done back in the day that you wouldn't dream of doing now? How about that, Mr. Jack the Ripper? What was something wild back in the day and crazy, man, you wouldn't even dream of doing right
now? I was dating this chick. She was married to a guy that was in the military. They lived on post. I stayed on post. I'm answering the door while he come to the door. What you want? End up having to shoot out with him one day, I would never do that again, though. But I'm opening his door at his house. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of, I was wild back then. Me,
right.
I was.
Who I'd have killed your ass? You would have died.
That is wild. Yeah, he opened the van door. Man, you got to be wild.
Yeah,
you ain't kidding. You got to be wild.
Shit.
Yeah,
whoever he was soft as shit.
He opened the van door. That's wild. Okay, well, we're going to go right above you, Eric. He had to be.
Man, I was.
All right, well, we're going to go right above the Nashika the Truck Diva. Miss Nashika, what was one of the wildest and craziest things? I hope not. Okay. Okay, go ahead and reach your phone. Please, man. Reach your phone. Please shoot real quick. Nashika.
What you say?
Nashika, here it is.
Yeah.
What was one of the wildest?
I'm like going back to my record. Thank you. Can you go on mute, please?
Hey,
thank you.
I need you.
I don't know. I'm going through my repertoire.
General, what was one of the wildest and craziest things back in the day that you wouldn't dream of doing?
I was talking to two friends and kind of pitted them against each other. And I wouldn't do that now. Like, that was very rude. That was very selfish. You know what I mean? And and like having guys fighting and stuff like that. Like, that was like so childish. And I wouldn't dare think of doing anything like that now because
I ain't fighting
to use guns. Good, you shouldn't.
Right.
But they did. But
Okay.
So,
that thing must be fire.
Oh, mute.
Gotcha. All right, but we're gonna slide right down to
hot.
Go ahead, Jake. Reach your phone, please. Reach your phone, man. Okay.
Thank you.
The General.
Oh my gosh.
The people's champ, the General. Okay, we need to know what was one of the wildest and craziest things you done back in the day that you wouldn't dream of doing now, General. What was it? Holla.
I at a public park, didn't have no regard for nobody around. Ducks was out there and I was butt naked out there getting it. I'm talking about I was putting in that work, Jack. Hey, Jack, I was putting in that work, boy. Ducks walking around quacking by my ass and everything. Razzle dazzle, I was getting it in. I was making some sparks.
I wish I could have been that bird.
Now, won't you mute your phone, Truck Diva? Mute your phone. Talking about some damn
I
bird.
could have been a bird. My stomach was hurting and I needed to release.
I was lucky one of them big ass geese didn't bite me on my ass.
Well, oh my goodness. Okay, well, them geese, yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's gonna take us to the next question. Then we're gonna go to a commercial break after this question. All right. This is the question. Would you rather have someone special bring you breakfast in bed in the morning, or just sleep in as long as you want to for that day? The two choices: breakfast, someone bring you breakfast, or you just crash out, wake up, crash out, just lay in the bed all day. How about Mr. Jack the Ripper with this one, starting it off? What you rather do, Mr. Jack?
I want both. I want breakfast and sleep in.
You greedy as shit, Jack.
Hell yeah. At least ain't no ducks playing with my booty.
Yes.
Yeah, butt naked in the grass.
Choose one.
Talking about duck, the Marco Polo, the general. All right.
Marco.
You stupid, Jack.
Oh, there will be breakfast in bed. All right. And I won't have to get up to go cook it. Okay.
Breakfast in bed with the boy short.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. So that's what you. Okay. So you now she gonna try, David. You said you wanted breakfast brought to you in bed.
Oh, I said I won't be getting up to cook breakfast,
Breakfast in
but it
bed,
will be served. Definitely. No, I ain't cooking no breakfast.
Gotta learn how to cook first. Gotta learn how to cook breakfast.
Excuse me?
Oh,
I am a Southern girl.
Okay. All right.
Believe me, I can burn.
Right.
Yeah, you gonna burn all right.
Literally.
Yeah, burn it up. Yeah. Burn that shit up.
Talking about you ain't
Okay.
cook
All right.
goddamn breakfast.
Oh
Now,
man,
Chica, you
but
gonna cook that breakfast?
Mr. General.
I don't
You
want to
hear
do
me,
breakfast.
Anime?
I just want to
You gonna cook some goddamn breakfast, Anime? We ain't playing that.
You know what? I got you. We're gonna have brunch.
I know you got it. Stop playing.
Okay. Okay, Mr. General.
Talking about this black and
Okay.
eggs.
What?
I do Cajun style.
Stop playing. Okay, General. You gotta take us out. Hold it right quick.
Oh my gosh.
I want.
Okay, General, take us out. We're finna get ready to go to the commercial break. What would you rather, Mr. General? Someone bring you breakfast?
No.
Like I said, yeah, I want my breakfast in bed.
I didn't hear you, General.
I want my breakfast in bed with the boy shorts, and then I'm
General,
gonna put that ass to
I
sleep.
didn't hear you.
You're gonna sleep in.
He's saying it right now, Razzle.
Yeah, I want my breakfast in the bed in them boy shorts, and then I'm gonna put your ass to sleep. So yeah, we gonna sleep in. We gonna sleep in after you make my breakfast, Anime.
Oh.
Okay.
I ain't cooking shit.
We know you not.
Okay.
We know it. Hey,
I'm
no
gonna
shit.
cut up some bananas.
All right.
I'm gonna cut up some bananas.
What we gonna do?
And some
We gonna
carrots
take.
and some strawberries.
We gonna.
I ain't cooking nothing.
Oh wow.
You ain't burning nothing. That's what you're trying to say.
Uh-huh.
You must just be delayed,
Okay.
Razzle.
That's good. That's a good healthy breakfast. Right. Okay. That's a good healthy breakfast.
Charcoal.
All right, what we gonna do?
You gonna feed me
I
that
must
shit
feed.
one by
All
one.
right, what we gonna do? We're gonna take a quick commercial break, and then we're gonna come back. IT, let's do it. We're gonna take a break. You listen to Score Bigger live virtual hangout on a Friday night. Let's go.
We pay cash for houses in any condition, and we know how to make the process painless during trying times. With Paradigm Investment Partners, you can sell your house very fast. You just need to follow some simple steps. Contact us so we get to know you and your situation. We do a thorough evaluation and give you the best price for your property. We make a cash offer, and if it makes sense, we seal the agreement. Our goal at Paradigm Investment is to get the burden off your back. Contact us today and get the greatest deal possible. Visit www.paradigminvestmentspartners.com to learn more. Your satisfaction is guaranteed.
Yeah, I see y'all. You made it back. Safe and sound. That's right. Hey, Score Bigger Dating live. Yeah. You gotta get it. You gotta get it. You gotta get it. Listen, I want to welcome and thank everybody. If you're just tuning in, you missed a blast. I mean, we got these folks are really just going at it tonight. We're live on Facebook, Score Bigger Dating Virtual Hangout. And guess what? We do it again on Wednesdays at 8-ish. That's it. We do it at Friday at 8-ish. You know, we got a star-studded cast. We got the mighty Jack the Ripper. And you know we got turning up the temperature with the general. And Nashika, the truck diva. And also we're going to send shouts out to Keeping It Real Mayfield. He's down there at MIA. Of course, y'all know that city is off the hinges with the COVID, along with Texas and California. So we're going to wish him well. Hope he stays safe and all goes well. We'll end up well. We're going to send some shouts out to the IT. Steven, you know, he's still trying to break even. He's on the grind, making things happen. All right, cool. Next, it's going to be a good question. Right, it's going to go a little something like this. What? Okay, here it is. What would people hear if they could read your mind about the popo, your boss, or your sweetheart? Okay, what would people hear, Nashika, if they could read your mind about the popo, your boss, or your sweetheart? Everybody else mute your phones. Nashika, go.
If it was the police, it'd be fuck them. If it was my boss, I'd be like, kiss my ass. I'm tired of this job. And it was about my sweetheart.
Can you hear me?
That's private. That's just private.
You better, girl. No, it ain't.
That's just private.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it is.
No, okay. All right.
Okay. All right.
It's just
Okay.
private.
Hey, Kiki. Okay. All right. Well, we go. Well, we go.
Whatever, General.
We gonna drop. Well, we gonna drop down. So, okay, I heard you. Okay, mute your phone, please. All right, Jack. General, you know how the general gonna cut up. Okay, Mr. Jack the Ripper, North Kakalaki, doing it big. If people can read and hear in your mind what you're thinking, Mr. Jack, how would what would they think if you're thinking about the popo, if you're thinking about your boss, or if you're thinking about your sweetheart? What would people hear, Mr. Jack?
First thing is like, hey, fuck the cops. Fuck not all of
Mute.
them. No, I'm off mute.
There you go.
They was, fuck the police, the ones that are racist and trifling,
Okay.
My boss, good guy, no problems out of him. My girl, she's the best, she's the queen. Bam. That's how it is. Too easy.
Today was a
And
good
your
day.
sweetheart?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. All right. Mute your phone, please. All right, mute your phone. Okay, mute your. All right, mute. Okay, Mr. General, man, what would people hear if they could read your mind about the popo, your boss, or your sweetheart?
The popo, what they would hear if they read my mind, these raggedy some of them,
General?
these raggedy some of them bitches. If it was if it was my boss, here go my resignation, you bald head son of a bitch.
Oh, that echo in the phone.
And if it was my sweet
Okay.
if it was if it was my sweetheart, if people could read my mind, I ain't gonna say that on the air because I get explicit.
Mute.
Yeah, I can't say that one on the air, but because if people could read my mind when they know, if they knew what I was thinking about when I was thinking about my girl, oh my God.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so you can't answer that one, the last one. Okay. All right. Well, cool. All right. Well, what we gonna do is we gonna get ready to end it tonight, and we will be back to Wednesday at 8ish. And what you can do, Mr. General, is give us a good prayer for the weekend, for the platform, for our lives, and we're gonna get ready to get out of here. And I enjoyed everybody. It's a pleasure hearing your voice. Always my choice. And we're gonna get ready to get out here. We'll see you back Wednesday night. Mr. General, go.
Amen. All eyes closed, all heads bowed. Heavenly Father, we thank you, God, for yet another week, God, a week that was not promised, God. We ask right now, God, for your traveling grace, God, throughout these dangerous highways and byways, God. We ask that you would keep us, God, from all hurt, harm, and danger, according, God, to this COVID-19. You said in your word, God, that no weapon formed against us shall prosper. So we declare and we decree that over our lives, the lives of our friends and our family. God, we ask that you would keep us, God, in our perfect peace, God, in perfect peace. We ask, God, that you would continue to bless, God, ScoreBiggerDating, God.com, that you would bless Razzle Dazzle, God, the IT, God, all of the guests, God, that you would touch us all from the top of our head to the bottom of our feet, God. Allow us, God, to be increased, God, in stature, God, that our territory would even increase, God, that everywhere that we go, God, that you would place us, God, in the presence, God, of mighty and strong individuals, God, who will continue, God, to bless us, who will continue to motivate us, encourage us, and inspire us. More importantly, God, help us to be better than we were yesterday. Now, as we close, God, this prayer, we dare not leave your presence. We ask these things in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Well, once again, it was a good show. Thank all y'all for coming out and with your true dedication. I mean, you're on the highways and the byways. You know, you're trying to stay focused, looking at cars and trucks and everything passing you, and you're showing, little old me, razzle dazzle, your old school homeboy, and just like and same to you, Miss Ashika, old friend. You managed to come out the woodwork to extend your gratitude for me, and same thing. Like thank you too, Mr. General, as well. And I'm gonna leave everybody with this, as always, which is life is a big bad dream, but it never can be as bad as it seems. One day victory, one day defeat. But we got to mix the bitter with the sweet. So when we get at the end of our rope, tie a knot and hang on, because there's always hope. So once again, folks, be sure to get your mask and keep your hands washed. And we like to see you back next week. And like Don Cornelius used to say, love, peace, and hair grease. We'll see you next week, baby. Love you.
All right, be safe,
Love you
everybody.
too. You do too. All right, y'all.
All right now.
Peace.